father's Christmas company party. How did I do? Thank you. My name is Susie Dunn, and I suffer from resting nice face. But I'm from a small town in Michigan, Battle Creek, Michigan, and it's home of Sojourner Truth and Kellogg's. Don't know if you've heard of it. And so there, it's just considered resting face. My town is very small. Everyone knows each other there. Like, if you would know anybody from Battle Creek, I've probably fucked them. or I know someone who knows them and I fucked that person. It's just kind of what we do there, you know. I mean, like, we really focus on, like, meeting our soulmate, like, right in high school. Because we all know you're never gonna leave. So you just gotta figure it out immediately. And this is so important to the culture of my hometown that my high school actually provides Scantron sheets that are personality tests that you fill out at Valentine's Day to have a love match. My high school provides these for us, for the students. So junior year, I fill mine out and I get my results back, and the man that I was matched with, his Facebook feed includes positive George Bush rhetoric, photos of dead deer that he'd shot, and sayings like, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. So, didn't work out. Senior year, I filled it out, and it came back unmatchable. I think that number of people was odd that year or something. So I moved to New York City right away at 18. I was like, gotta get the fuck out of here. And let me tell you what it's like to be a little girl from Michigan by moving to New York by herself from a small town. Within the first few months of living in Manhattan, I contracted lockjaw from a nose piercing. I got roofied on a rooftop. And then I proceeded to take a shit in the street in front of the first man I ever dated in adulthood. Thank you, thank you. You know, lockjaw's crazy. Anybody ever gotten lockjaw before? I mean, I'm sure we all have the friend we wish would get lockjaw. I'm definitely that friend. I finally shut the fuck up. No, but getting roofied is a whole thing. It's crazy. I don't really remember it at all. I do remember waking up in the next morning and like trying to canoodle with the man that I was dating. And he saw me and he was like, are you okay? You took a shit in the street last night. But here's the thing about a good shitting in the street story. You somehow don't remember that the person was roofied. So I just became the girl who just shit in the street. Real fun. I did a lot of crying in my time in New York. A lot of bench crying, a lot of park crying, a lot of grocery store crying, a lot of bus crying, a lot of subway crying, a lot of crying. And one day I was leaving the grocery store and I was crying and I see this homeless woman in front of me and she's like pent up between two vehicles and she's relieving herself. And we lock eyes in that moment and she looks into my soul and she says, you know how it is. And I said, yes! I do know how it is! And the girl gets better. So I'm a young mom. Thank you, yeah. My dog just turned 4. And she's adorable. Her name is Babe, because she's the babe. And she's like a scruffy terrier mutt, and her coloring is super interesting. She's black and white, but like just her head is black, and then the rest of her body is white with like a little bit of black spots on it, which causes every woman in her 40s, white woman in her 40s, to say, oh my God, look at that black face! Yeah, so my mom actually came to visit right around this time last year, because my dog's birthday is December 2nd, and so she came to visit around that time, and she and her husband, my stepdad, bought my dog a birthday present, and it was a a Santa Claus outfit. And, you know, I know that I look like a bitch who dresses her dog up, but, like, I don't. So my dog hates the Santa Claus outfit, and so she's just kind of like this, like looking at me like, Mom, what the fuck are you letting her do to me? And my mom is like, oh my God, it's so cute. I'm gonna take a picture, and I'm gonna send it to Terry, her husband, and, you know, some real white people shit. And so she sends this photo to my stepdad, and then she posts it on her Instagram. And the thing about my mom is that you should know is that she's a county commissioner in my hometown. So she's kind of a public figure, you know, women in politics, amazing, super inspirational. Great. So she posts this photo on her Instagram, and then, I don't know, like 20 minutes later, I'm getting ready for dinner, and I get this text from a friend of mine from high school, and she's like, hey, Suze, just wanted you to know that there's a nip slip on Instagram. And I was like, what? Nip slip? I didn't post anything today. And so then I like pull up my phone and I'm like looking at my most recent photos that I posted, and I can't find anything. And then my mind wanders and I see a notification. I'm looking through my notifications. I see my mom posted a photo of my dog, so cute. And then I'm like, oh God. And I realized that my mother freed my nipple. My mother freed my nipple on her Instagram. And the best part of it is that while she's screaming at me about it, she doesn't know how to delete the Instagram photo. So I have to actually like physically take the photo and unfree my own nipple. Anyway, my name is Susie Dunn. Thank you guys so much for listening. Yes, okay, great. And I'm bringing up your next comic, and his name is Dakota Green.